This thing's been hot wired since we left California with it. Just a hokey phone charger running through the door, and then another wire duct taped into the harness to engage the starter. The key is actually permanently stuck in there and won't engage it. So we're going to pull the wheel real quick and just do a how-to on pulling the ignition cylinder on any 70 to 81 Firebird or Camaro. It should be pretty similar for most GM vehicles of this vintage too. Let's get started. First things first, we got all of our tools and materials ready. The center was already off of here when I got it. There's just a couple screws through the back that hold that in. Reinstall later. And I've got a new ignition cylinder. They're pretty much all the same for GM vehicles, just these square keys and a cheap little ignition tumbler. Also grabbed a 3/4 inch socket, the puller I just rented from the parts store, and a couple of screwdrivers for getting things out of the way and pulling retaining clips. Start by pulling the center nut off the wheel and get started. So hurdle number one we ran into, the kind of universal hardware store puller. Comes with 5/16 fine thread bolts, and it requires standard thread to go into this wheel, which you don't want to use the 8mm metrics. So my buddy Aaron down the street actually had these just laying around. Thanks, Aaron. So thank goodness, hardware store's closed. We're going to get this damn thing off today. Ideally, when you do this, get it threaded in as far as possible. Make sure your center nut is off all the way. Do not want to pull the threads out of this wheel. That's all it took. Another 1/4 inch. Wow. Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Next thing, in order to pull this lock ring, you're going to need one of these lock ring, the retaining ring puller, which is part of the kit from the store. So we just thread this stud on, drop on the bracket, and run on this huge, like a 5/8 or a 3/4 nut. Run it down. Thank you, sir. That should push it back far enough. We can get the snap ring out of there.
Wanna try a knife?
I'm about to. Snap ring pliers are nothing. Ha! Got it. All it takes is lots of frustration and finesse. Watch this thing fly out and hit me in the face.
Wham!
It's happened before. Alright, now that we're in here, we pulled this out of the way. It can be disconnected to replace. All we need to do is get to this little slot back here, and that'll disengage this little guy right here that holds the lock cylinder, and that's really all there is to it. I have to probably film this with 2 hands. Pull back a little bit. Alright. You can actually see it engaging and disengaging in there. Ha! Just like that. It's out! Awesome! Out with the old. And basically the same way we took that one out, you just jam the new one right in there. It's fixed. And look, now the pins for that locking ring actually work. Awesome. We have security. And look, they come out. Basically a full restoration. And all that's left is just reassembly. Awesome. Thanks, man.
Sweet outro.
Needs to be. Oh my gosh, look at all the corrosion in there.
Got some lube you want?
Yeah, it would not hurt to WD-40 that. It's pushing dirt out. There's like hantavirus and mold in here. I'm pretty sure this is not the worst thing. Oh, like factory. That's all she needed. It's a little squirt of go-go juice.
A little bit of schmoo.
All right, now, well, I spoke too soon. You know what? That's a later problem, I feel like. Let's see if it'll actually engage the starter.
A little starter fluid?
Yeah, give it a squirt. See if she'll fire up. Like brand new. Look at that. Over 60 pounds of oil pressure. Holy shit. She's basically rebuilt now. I might need to tune it a little.
Sounds like the tank might be off.
It's a 2-barrel. It's got to go anyway. Pretty sure that's on there good enough.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna be trying to take it
Oh my
while
God.
you're driving.
Oh my god.
What? Hey Johnny, you forgot a part.
That's on camera. Well, let's repeat that whole process again and then put it back together correctly.
It's alright, this time you should be able to just give your steering wheel a good jiggle. It should pop right off. Or maybe not.
Nope. No, it's a tight fit. Awesome.
Well, damn.
Want these back?
Sure.
In case you ever have to pull the steering wheel. Twice. Because you weren't paying attention and put this on without that plate that does nothing. Oh dude, this is awesome. I can take the hot wires out from under the hood now. And probably also unhook the battery before it burns the car to the ground.